Let's get to this article from Marvin Montanero. I know that guy. Walt Disney World pricing explodes for annual passes, meals, and park tickets. Magic Kingdom now $199 a day. Yikes! I remember when it was $60 and a little high.
I thought it was within the last decade. It's been around $100, and I thought that was exceptionally high.
This is not a park that should be $199. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's just not worth it.
To be fair, that's not every day. You know, Disney does this this demand system with the tiered system. But yes, so there are certain days of the year where you are paying $200 per person. That means a family of 5 would pay $1,000 for one day in the Magic Kingdom on those days.
You used to be able to get a family of 6 in for $200, $300 to $400 with inflation. So yeah, that's great. Walt Disney World's price hikes are an annual event, and they're not a Run Disney event. Get it? Because it's a hike. The company ups its prices every year, supposedly to account for inflation and rising costs. Disney recently rolled out its latest wave of wallet-breaking increases, much to the chagrin of longtime fans who feel as though they're being priced out. These increases go well beyond the U.S. national inflation rate of 2.4%. One major way Disney is raising costs is through single-day ticket pricing. Disney prices theme park admissions based on demand, so a day in January, for instance, would be a lot less than a ticket during the Disney, that's funny, Christmas, New Year's week at the end of the year. For the last year, Disney theme park admission prices ranged from $109 to $189 per day, depending on the time of year. Going forward, nice. Starting this holiday season, Disney World theme park tickets will range from $119 to a whopping $199 for a single day. I guess California just beat them out by just a tiny scotch there, because it's $204 for the Tier 6 tickets there.
The big difference, though, is that tax is included in that California price.
Man, what a wonderful place that California must be. But the pricing differs from park to park, the Animal Kingdom being the least expensive and the Magic Kingdom being the most expensive. Despite the fact that you could fit Magic Kingdom inside Kilimanjaro Safari. There's no rides other than the one, but
I almost put I almost put that in there. That was like great minds think alike. I almost put that in this article.
Yep, Marvin, we're going to have some scary similarities here in the future, and I like the way you write. Where were we? Here's how the new pricing system breaks down. Marvin, you wrote this article. Do you want to talk about this?
Sure. So, the new prices, Animal Kingdom obviously being the least expensive. We used to be around $109 for a very slow day, but now Animal Kingdom $119 to $174, Epcot $129 to $194. So Epcot's pushing it too. Hollywood Studios $139 to $194, and Magic Kingdom $144 to $199. My goodness.
How do you get away with the $200 price point for parks that have like 8 attractions in them? How does this happen? How do we get here?
If you're buying a single day ticket, that means you're probably not a resort guest, which means you're paying for parking, which means add another $25 to $30 on top of that.
Good point.
Then you got to buy food, and as we're gonna talk about, the price of food has also skyrocketed.
Well, and wait a minute now, Marvin. Now, if you want to go ahead and get all of the attractions done in one day, well,
you better get yourself a Lightning Lane multi-pass.
There you go.
For $550. Now, you can't do any of those rides twice and also get into Lightning Lane, which I think is the most ridiculous of the limitations. Because if you're paying $550 and you want to spend it riding Rise of the Resistance over and over and over again, $550 is for Magic Kingdom. So I guess I should say Tiana's Bayou Adventure over and over and over again, if that's even possible. Well, I think you should be allowed to do it at that rate. There's nothing at that park that really needs that limit placed on it.
Now I know where Josh Giamarro's creativity goes. Not so much what you experience in the parks in terms of entertainment, but it's in the pricing. I get it now.
I just don't understand the economics of this theme park anymore. If they were getting rid of the lower end Lightning Lanes, almost called them Genie Plus there in the interim. I could understand the $550 price point on all of this, because they would essentially be eliminating the need for the lightning lane, because only like 3 people would be in each lightning lane and they would get to go right on through. And that would be the point at which I can understand someone with very deep pockets could say, this is a good value, and then it would affect no one else. But instead, here we are, $199 for New Year's Eve at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. That means on select days, the Magic Kingdom will cost nearly $200 for a single day. It was within the last decade that Walt Disney World's flagship theme park cost around $100 per day. The high-end price hike on Magic Kingdom tickets represents a 5.29% increase. If you look at the increase for the least expensive day at Magic Kingdom, it's an increase of 9.17%.
At Animal Kingdom. So I tried to take the highest price being, one of the big days at Magic Kingdom, and the lowest price a nothing day at Animal Kingdom. So big percentage increases there, guys. Huge, especially when you note the next paragraph.
Yes. Let's see here. Sorry, I had a little technical issue. It should be noted that U.S. national inflation rate as of September 2024 was 2.4%. That means Disney is wildly inflating theme park pricing well beyond what's normal for a U.S.-based business.
By the way, 2.4% is still wildly high. And, we've got 5.2 and 9.1. So.
And they've adjusted how those inflation rates are actually calculated and so forth. So 2.4% is a lot.
I can only say this so many times. Oh, by the way, the annual passes are going up. Pixie Dust Pass was $439, now $470. Pirate was $800, now $830. Sorcerer was $1,000, now it's $1,080. And Incredipass, the one that you can buy outside of Florida, is $1,449 and is now $1,550. So
$100 increase on that. That's wild.
Now, here's the thing that I think is more insidious. The changes to character dining and buffet pricing went into effect yesterday, October 23rd, both for adults and children. Should be noted that Disney parks, a child is defined as someone between the ages of 3 and 9. A 10-year-old is charged as a full adult for meals and admission. So an adult breakfast for a 10-year-old at Cinderella's Royal Table gone up to $75 for that lady to wear that Cinderella costume.
Royal Table wasn't even selling out at this point, right? I mean, I think the bookings have been a little soft there at Royal Table.
That used to be the hot ticket to get. And it's easy to get now. And the breakfast is nothing special. Like, I remember when I did it, I'm like, okay, so it's like eggs and bacon. And so, like, Disney breakfasts are never really anything that crazy. Crystal Palace has the puffed French toast, sure. But most of these breakfasts, especially these character breakfasts, are just very standard breakfast fare. The best breakfast buffet is gone. And that was Trails End at Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground.
Now, I will point out one that I think is pretty special here. Boma Flavors of Africa is $39. Oh, wait, that's an adult breakfast. Yikes. I was ready to say I'm going to go buy this right here, but it's the adult dinner. That's $60. That would be a pretty good date night right there. Honestly, Boma is actually one of the better restaurants on Disney property. And it is.
I've never eaten at the African restaurants. I've never done that.
Whoa.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And plus you're at Animal Kingdom Lodge here. But as we're seeing here, increases across the board because they got to pay for this Villain's Land somehow. Somebody's got to pay for all that cement to fill in the rivers of America.
The refillable mugs also went up by $1, which is insane. It's been a couple of years since they've increased the price of a rapid refillable mug at the resorts. And that's like a must have if you're a resort guest. You have to get that.
Oh, wow. I don't even think limited to just a resort guest. I think if you're actually on property, I think you have to have a refillable mug, especially in those summer months when, those temperatures get scorching.
You can't use them in the parks, though, which is the problem.
You cannot
only use them at the resorts. Universal has a refillable mug I have my Universal cup. It's from Horror Nights from like 4 years ago. I still bring it and I just pay the little fee to I think it's like $12 and you recharge it for the day. And you get unlimited refills at the Coke Freestyle machines. And it's not that Disney doesn't have the ability to do that, because at the water parks at Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach, they do that. They sell you a refillable mug that you can fill up at the Coke Freestyle machines. So
I still have mine as well. They're an excellent value, and it's good. You might need a little caffeine through the day, plus ice cold, not just Coca-Cola but water. Pretty nice. I don't mean to sound like an advertisement for Coca-Cola here, but it's one of the better perks if you're going to be especially if you're going to be spending several days, to just re-up that thing. Not bad.
That was a highlight from our live stream on That Park Place, where the full stream can be accessed by members to the That Park Place YouTube channel. But what about you? What were your thoughts on this particular story? Please let us know in the comments below. Like this video if you did like this video. Share us out, as it helps us out tremendously against the YouTube algorithm. And thank you so much for watching. T3, BO. Please comment, like, and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe to That Park Place Podcasts Online, your source for exclusive content and highlights from WDW Pro, The Pro Show, and That Park Place, for all the news that should be fun.